Without a doubt, the violence in Mexico has reached astronomical proportions. But it's important, I think, also as we're conducting the hearing to sort of take a view from 30,000 feet up and gain a perspective of some of the progress we have made on our side of the border. According to the Uniform Crime Reporting from the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Texas law enforcement agencies, the murder rate in Texas border communities remain at an all-time low. In fact, according to FBI data, the homicide rate along the U.S. side of the southwestern border has actually decreased by as much as 14% over the last 3 years. On the other side of the border, in the Mexican city of Juarez, more than 2,700 murders occurred in 2010. And while there were only 4 murders in El Paso during the same time frame, as a former district attorney, 1 murder is too many. Likewise, there were 472 murders in Tijuana, and 29 occurred on the other side of the border in San Diego. They also give perspective to the fact that violence spilling over to Mexico and the United States, while extremely important to prevent, has been declining. Furthermore, kidnappings in the southwestern states, which are not included in the FBI's Uniform Crime Report, are also on the decline. What is a concern, however, is the great strides which the Department of Homeland Security and the Department of Justice have taken through the FBI, ATF, and DEA risk setbacks due to cuts made to the agencies and budget cuts by this Congress. Plans to cut funds for border security by more than $350 million and to reduce approximately 1,000 border security agents, that's just not going to lead us in the right direction in terms of enforcement. The presence of Custom and Border Protection agents, immigration and customs enforcement agents, along with state and local enforcement, deters violent actors from crossing over into the border communities, and I therefore thank the brave men and women that are involved in this for their service. I'm concerned that living in the border communities adjacent to the country where violence has taken a stronghold must indeed have its challenges, as we saw with the Chairman's opening statements. I therefore respect our witnesses who have traveled a long way to tell their story, and I look forward to not only hearing their testimony, but following up with real action and also to continue to do my part and all of our parts on this committee to keep our nation safe and our borders secure. We also need to address the flood of guns from the United States into Mexico that feeds narco-terrorism. Until then, we'll be fighting overall a losing battle. I'm pleased that Deputy Aguiar will testify today as a boots-on-the-ground person. She'll provide us with a true depiction of crime and law enforcement efforts along the border. And I specifically look forward to hearing her perspective on the impact of narco-terrorism on U.S. businesses like the agriculture industry. I'd also like to welcome 2 great heroes to the hearing, General McCaffrey and General Scales, as well as Commissioner Staples and Dr. Vickers. I know you've traveled a great distance to be here, and I look forward to hearing your testimony. And thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back the balance of my time.